moved in here, I was moved in as a stabbing victim. There's a scar. And basically, I was treated as dangerous, and when I came in here I was treated as very dangerous. I subsequently got re-diagnosed with having Asperger's. Now, since I was moved in as a vulnerable adult by the police because I was in danger, to be moved into a similar place of a similar standard and not lose out on the legal status of my tenancy compared to what I had before. I previously lived with a secure tenancy in an unfurnished flat for 15 years. Now, when I came in here, I was taught out of a secure tenancy. I got some type of short hold tenancy that wasn't what I was promised. I was supposed to be moved on quickly to secure tenancy, and I was supposed to be vulnerable and not be anywhere unsafe. I stopped someone coming into the building. She said she was with a company called Circle, CIRCLE, and they're a type of management group that monitor ankle tags. Also, the person next door shouted that he was in prison for 6 months. I was a vulnerable adult with no history of violence, with no criminal record. Vulnerable, moved into a place of safety, but moved into a place of equal terms of what my tenancy was before, under the police path move. Now, when I came in here, it's not a place of safety because the people here, the client group, they're wearing ankle tags and they got prison records. I was told nobody here was dangerous by John. The fact that people have ankle tags and they're monitored by Circle, well, they don't wear the ankle tags, the decoration. I'm in a place that I was supposed to be put into for safety, and it is clear and obvious that it's not a place of safety, and that's not paranoia. What are you going to say to that?
I think you were aware that this place was supported housing. You wanted similar tenancy the way you were there in general needs. This is not general needs.
Okay, what I was aware of and what I thought when I came in here, that's my mind, and he's not a mind reader.
I'm afraid
and I don't know, he's talking around in circles, and then he's saying something is written, so it must be true, and what must be true is written is a lie. He's written that he knows to be untrue, and I can't understand this man. But thank you very much for the mediation meeting. Oh yes, you have to say what this is. Could you say that this is a mediation meeting, or it's a meeting that is a criticism of the response you gave to my complaint?
Yeah, well, thank you for coming for this.
Hold it.
Want me to hold it?
Say what the meeting was.
Okay. This is a mediation meeting that was arranged between Ronan, myself, and there are 3 people present here.
And your name is?
Yeah, and my name is Yousef, and I'm the area manager for Lockhart for Mental Health Services. And I'm happy to have this meeting with Ronan to address any issues that we have. Yeah.
What is the meeting addressing?
Yeah. Well, the meeting is addressing some of the concerns, issues that you have in my reply to the complaints you had, and you have a copy of the letter with yourself.
Oh yeah, that thing there. Okay, I don't want to hear about that. It's trying to make you feel important or something.
I want to record you this good.
Okay, this meeting is for the look ahead complaint that I made. Basically, there's no get a reference number on it or something.
There's a page missing here.
Is this
Oh,
one
yeah.
page?
This is in relation to complaints made by Ronan in January, and this is the outcome of the complaints investigation made in February, and a response was sent to Ronan on 28th of February.
Okay, all right then.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we've had the complaint was made, the report was given by Yousef. I've come here for the dialogue into how I was happy and unhappy with it. The next stage, the final stage, is that I get a final response. Now, this means due to the self-regulatory setup that Looker has had, when that happens, they've gone through the whole process, and the self-regulatory process will be exhausted. So Look Ahead will have done what they can, and I'll have done what I can, and I eagerly await the final response. May I ask you, Joseph, when you're going to do a response to the concerns I've raised here. If you're going to, when you're going to put it in writing.
I think, yeah, I think we're going in circle here, Ronan. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Now, this is a response to exactly, the concerns you raised, and it's addressed here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, I think what's important, Ronan, is this is how we move forward.
Okay, I understand.
How we move forward, we seriously take your concern about your housing. You want to move on. Come on, let's focus on that and how we take that forward. Yeah, and London Syrians are here. Yeah?
Okay.
They will be taking over from 1st of June.
Okay, I understand that.
Yeah?
Since London...
How they can support you with your housing from the 1st of June. Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Okay. So, Yousef, I'd like to ask you, the final response is simply a written document as to what I've said to you here, from what you can remember, how you've looked at what I've said about me, for example, saying that there isn't a care plan agreement and you'd no right to put it on me, and that you're to move me on without any move me on according to the original PATH application. Let the story tear. What this basically means is as follows: when you move me on in a few weeks, you reopen the original PATH application with no strings attached to care plans, whereas to be moved on under police emergency. I'd like that PATH application reopened. I'd like you to address that in your final response.
I cannot promise you something I won't deliver.
Okay, what's happening here is where...
Yeah, I won't say something that I won't be able to deliver, yeah? And I won't say that I will be moving in a few weeks' time, yeah? That does not depend on me. We don't have general needs where we can move you to, yeah? It all depends on the council. Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Okay, I can understand. I'm not demanding, but it would be desirable if the move on I had was a PATH application that expired. Now, for it to expire, it expired because nobody made any movement on it. For it to expire, it expired unfairly. In the name of fairness, I think it's only right that it should be reopened. What I really want is for you just to say to me that you're going to do a final response. You're going to write up a letter on this meeting and give it to me.
Now, there is very little time in terms of what me, as look ahead, we can do for you. Now, the most important thing is how we work with the London Syrians, how they will be supporting you with your housing. They're here, yeah, and they can see what your concern, what your priority is.
Nothing to do with the complaint. All I want
No.
All I want you to do is end this meeting by saying you're going to send a written response to this meeting. That's all I want.
I'm happy just to write to acknowledge that we met and we addressed, reviewed, revisited the issues that you raised previously. I'm happy to do that.
Just promise me you'd send me something in writing in the next day or two, and I'm happy.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
That's fine. Thank you very much. The self-regulatory system, when I get that written response, will have exhausted.